Okay, now let's see if everybody pops back on. I have no idea why YouTube froze up. Let's see here. I'm going to keep coloring and then hope people pop back in. Let's see, there's some people popping in. Hey, Marla. Sorry about that. I have no idea why YouTube is cranky. But of course, I was just coloring and chatting away, and I had no idea that you guys were all just hanging out in there. Let's see here. Hello, hello. Sorry about that, guys. Hey, Nicole. Oh, that's Nicole Luder. Hey, Angela. Okay, hopefully people will kind of pop back in. I have no idea why it does that. And YouTube does not allow you to kind of restart and reload things. You have to like completely stop and restart everything. Okay. All right. So while we are waiting, hello, as usual. I'm late. No, you're not late, Miss Jamie. Let's see. Call the left. We actually had to restart Miss Jamie because YouTube was being cranky. I'm going to hit these while we're waiting for everybody to pop back in with my heat tool and let that wet paper dry a little bit. Okay, let's see here. I hope everybody finds us. Okay, so to complete off my sunflower, we were talking about how this card from Emily Midget is the inspiration for our card today. And you can see she's done all this beautiful watercoloring, and she's used the watercolors in order to make the little speckled seeds inside the sunflowers. And I'm going to kind of cheat, and I'm going to use a black gel pen. I tried to get my coloring and my watercolors to kind of resemble Emily's, and I am just not as talented with the watercolors as she is. So I'm just going to cheat. I'm going to use my little black gel pen and add some little dots here and there, just kind of random, like so. And you can see I've done that on all of my finished sunflowers. Okay, let's see here. Yes, it's that time of year, Jamie, in Texas. Hours here in Georgia have already gone by, the sunflowers. Okay, so now that we've got our elements here out of the way, I did take the coordinating dies, and I have fall cut, and I used the shadow and that scripty fall word that comes in that coordinating die set. And I'm just going to use a little bit of our Honeybee Stamps glue to adhere those. Let's see. Thank you. Hey, Lisa. Yep. For some reason, I was telling everybody here, when YouTube gets cranky, you can't just restart a live. It's kind of a hassle. You have to completely log out. Not log out, but you can have to completely start over again. And so I couldn't just restart the one that we were already in. So it's kind of a pain, but I'm glad that everybody is coming back in. And you know that I have no idea what causes that. We just have to deal with our technology. Okay, so I have got this shadow that is cut out of cardstock that almost perfectly matches that iced spruce that we used on the hexagon background. And so I did that just like Emily's inspiration card. So let me pull that back up now that everybody's kind of popping in. And so I've got my background done. I've got my elements, my sunflowers that I need to add. And so now I am working on the sentiment. The coordinating dies and that stamp are all from that same Happy Fall Y'all stamp set. So before I get too far ahead here, I do want to add my happy. Let's see here. Yay, we're back, Miss April. I'm so glad that you found us back. Carol's back. Yay. Okay, I am. Let's see here. Let's pull out the mini today. She needs some love and attention. Okay, so I'm going to pull out the mini Misty, and I'm going to set this up about where Emily had her set up on her card. And I am going to put it in here and close it and then give it a little bit of an eyeball to make sure it's straight. It looks pretty good. And I'm going to do some VersaFine Black Onyx ink because that does and stamp sentiments beautifully. Now, this is also the ink for those of you who are newbies. I know a lady that was asking about the Pixie Spray. This is also the type of ink that I used when I stamped the sunflowers and leaves because this is water friendly. Some inks, when you stamp them and you get water on them, they will bleed. So you have to be kind of pay attention to what type of inks you're using with what. And for example, you don't want to use the VersaFine with Copic markers. Okay, I'm going to give that a little heat up there. Let's see here. Is it okay to use with alcohol markers? No, VersaFine you don't want to use with alcohol markers. It is not Copic friendly. You want to use something like a Memento. I'll show you here, my little collection here. Okay, so you want to use a Memento Tuxedo Black. This one is Copic friendly. You can use like a Simon Says stamp Intense Black. This one is Copic friendly. I have a Gina K Black Onyx. That one is Copic friendly. And let's see here. Oh, here's another. The Gina K Amalgam ink. This one is Copic friendly. And see, what I do is I have made myself little notes. Like Gina K, I tried it with Distress inks, and it did not work well with Distress inks. So I made little notes on mine. But VersaFine is great for sentiments. You just don't want to get it wet. I mean, you don't want to get Copic markers will smear it. If that makes it's the alcohol in the markers that is not good with that. Okay, so no, I'm not going to trim that down today because Emily's card goes from one side to the other. So I'm going to start now building up my sunflower bouquet here and turning it this way and that. I know I had a boo-boo on that one, so I'm going to hide it underneath that. Like so. I know this little sentiment is going to go right down in this area. And then I can start adding my leaves. Let's see, let's place kind of here and there. And Emily has a lot of dimension in her flowers, so she probably used some foam tape or some little foam dots or something like that to really pop those up. Let's see, that guy's going to go there. And then there's some down in here. And that's looking pretty good. So now that I've kind of got the layout like Emily had hers, I'm going to start adhering those and popping them up. So I think I'm going to start with this little guy first. let's see here. I planted sunflowers for the first time. Yay! I love sunflowers. I had a home in Oklahoma that had sunflowers that had just been there forever. And they would just come up year after year. I'm going to adhere that little leaf flat down underneath there. Okay, I'm going to adhere this guy. I'm going to put a couple little dots on him. And I've got puppy dog fuzz on everything, all the adhesive. There we go. And I know I had my little boo-boo here, so you can't really see it that bad, but I'm going to hide it down here. So I'm going to adhere that one. And then let's do this one down here in the far corner. We can just kind of build everything up. Let's see here. Oh, 6 to 7 feet. Yes, the ones I had in Oklahoma were that tall. They were ginormous. Okay, so I'm going to add this little guy right down here like so. And then this one is going to be down there in the corner. If I can get my stickies off. There we go. And that is going to go kind of just like so. And now I can start adding my leaves here and there. Some I'm going to add flat, and then some I may end up popping up. All right, so I'm going to use some liquid glue and tuck this little guy right under there like so. And the little one, I think this one needs a foam dot. Let's see, Texas size. Oh, Sybil. Hey, Miss Sybil. Okay, this little guy is going to go tucked right in there like so. And then this one. Is going to go right in here like that. And then I know I've got some more hanging out here. Got a big dot on that one. And then that one's going to slip right under there. Okay, let's see here. I think I might have it. Okay, now let's add our fall layered die cut. I'm going to pop this one up as well with some smaller dots. Like so. And my nails, I had to clip all my little nubby nails way down. And now it's hard to grab on to the backs of these. There we go. And then I'm going to place this guy just like so. Okay. All right, that's looking good so far. Okay, what do you guys think? Oh. All right, what do you guys think? I think we're looking pretty good. It's looking like our inspiration card today. Okay, so I know that she adhered it just onto a white card base, and I'm just going to slip that right up in the corner like so. And I think I'll add some of our honeybee stamps, just liquid adhesive on the back in case I need to shimmy any of it around. There we go. And then I'm going to put this right in the corner. And then that right up in the corner with it. and then press it all down. Okay, now I'm ready to add, Emily had a few sequins on hers, so I'm ready to add some sequins. Now this is an older fall sequin mix that's called Fall Equinox. I don't think that this one is available at honeybeestamps.com, but I got confirmation from Melissa that we are coming out with new fall sequin mixes in our fall release. So be on the lookout for new fall sequins. Okay, I'm just going to pat some of those out. I'm going to take my liquid adhesive and my handy dandy jewel picker, and I'm just going to start placing these here and there. Let's see here. I love this beautiful green that's going to match my leaves. And then like so, let's see here. I think I need maybe one of these beautiful kind of shimmery, champagne-y colors. Come on, stay in there. Okay, let's see here. And then some here. Like so. And I'm kind of placing them just like my inspiration card. That doesn't go on that. Okay, so I need, let's use one of the really pretty gold ones. Just like so. That looks so pretty with those sunflowers. So beautiful. And then there's a pale green. I'm going to try to flip him right there. And then kind of a champagne-y color. And then a pale green right up there. And then let's do, I really love this one down here. Let's try to find another one of those. Maybe like so, kind of gold. Okay, so let me brush those aside so I don't knock them off. Okay, so I've got all my little embellishments placed, and I used Emily's card as inspiration, and I think I'm all done, guys. Let's see, Nicole says she has a tendency to want to keep the cards I make because they're so pretty. Yes, absolutely. I have a whole stack because I create several a week doing lives, and I am horrible about sending out my cards. Thank you, Miss Sybil. Let's see, Lisa says, I'm going to start sharing a few peeks. Yes, so the fall release, we're going to start sharing sneak peeks very soon. So get ready for that. The fall release sneak peeks. Okay, so from our design team, you're going to start seeing things on September the 18th. And you're going to start seeing sneak peeks from me because we always sneak things to you guys very first. You're going to see it first. You're going to start seeing those on September the 1st. Thank you, Miss Carol. Let's see. When Miss Jamie lived in St. Louis, we had one of those obnoxious families that happened to live right behind us. Let's see. I got so frustrated with their lack of desire to take care of their yard. Oh, don't. Yes, I do the same thing. Let's see. She planted a fence. That is hilarious. Let's see here. I think that's everything, guys. And so this has been like another fun little series in Can Kelley Create It? And it's fun to see what the design team members have created and then try to do our own take on that. I know we all do that, right? We see inspiration from all these fabulous designers, and then we try to create something that's similar. And so this is so fun for me, and I hope it's fun for you to kind of see how I work things out and make it work for our card. So again, this design is from design team member Emily Midget. and she's awesome. Let's see, Jamie, love this card. Thank you, Miss Jamie. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, so if you guys like this little series that I kind of started by accident, Can Kelley create it? It's kind of a challenge for me. Make sure you give us a thumbs up and all the things and leave a comment there. And then as always, if there's something that you would like to see from us, a different technique, or the use of some of our builder dies or anything like that, make sure you leave all that information in the comments, because I do go back and read those. And then be sure, and I kind of want to see by a thumbs up or something like that, how many of you guys have joined our Honeybee Stamps Buzzworthy Challenge group on Facebook? Let's see, Carol says only 5 thumbs up right now. Yikes. Hey, you guys, Miss Carol's telling you. Let's see, I have but haven't posted yet. Okay, Miss Nicole, I'll be looking for you. Miss Sybil, thank you for joining the challenge group. See, I've got one of those gnats right now in my craft room. Let's pull a winner. Yes, Lisa, I almost forgot. Let's pull a winner. Let's have a giveaway, friends. Let's see here. I'm going to just scroll through randomly. And let's see here. Okay. The winner today is Jamie Scallon. Is that how you say your name? Jamie Scallon. Are you still here, Jamie? Let me see if I can find my handy dandy cheat sheet. Let's see. Jamie, give us a shout out if you're still here. Let's see. Everybody's congratulating Miss Jamie. Yes. Okay, Jamie. Okay, so you are our gift card winner today. So Miss Jamie, this is what I need you to do. I need you to make sure that you have an account over at honeybeestamps.com. And then if you will email my friend Lisa at honeybeestamps.com and tell her that you were our giveaway winner, she's going to hook you up with your $15 gift card. And in that email, make sure that you have your proper account name. So if the name on your account is Jamie Scallon, then you're going to want to let Lisa know. All right, you guys, thank you for joining me for this Can Kelley Create It. And I hope that this gives you some inspiration and you guys can find some awesome inspiration online and then try to create those yourselves. Let me see all your beautiful creations over in the Buzzworthy Challenge group. And I will see you guys next Tuesday night on Instagram and Facebook. Talk to you then, guys. Bye. Thanks for joining me.